Hello, everyone. Welcome to our webinar. My name is Ryan Chapman, and I'm going to be taking you through the Beachbody business opportunity real quick today. And I'm going to try to keep this under about 30 minutes. I just want to ask you guys, have you ever had that feeling that what you're working for at your current job is building someone else's dream, and it's working and not building something up, but actually, no matter how hard you work, you never get more for that. If you work harder, you still get the same pay. If you work harder, you still get the same recognition. If you work less, you still get the same pay. I don't know how many of you guys are in jobs like that. Some of you might not be. Maybe some of you are stay-at-home parents, a mom or a dad, and maybe you feel like you're not contributing to the family income, or you have some extra time that you could use to add some money to your family's income. There's lots of different reasons why this opportunity could be good for you. But I just want to take you through some of that and show you some of the reasons why this opportunity is something that can actually build wealth and income for your family. And the harder you work at this opportunity, the more money you're going to be able to make, the more income you're going to be able to make. And on top of that, the more income you make, the harder you work, the more lives you impact with this opportunity. It's not going to be something where it doesn't matter how hard you work, you don't make more of a difference and you don't make more income. The harder you work, the more difference you make. The harder you work, the more income you make. And that's a really powerful thing. Most people don't have that in their jobs. Most people don't have the ability to increase their income based on how hard they work on a daily basis. Okay, so that's one of the things that you can do with this amazing opportunity, and I'm going to take you through how exactly that works, and then you can decide whether it's something that you want to be a part of or not. If someone invited you to this webinar, or maybe you clicked on an ad or something like that, but if someone invited you to this webinar, they probably have seen some things in your personality and in your work ethic that mean that they think that this would be a good opportunity for you, that you would be good at this. But I want to be upfront right here at the very beginning and let you know that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not something I'm not going to tell you that this is easy. I'm not going to tell you that you just sit back and watch the money roll in. You have to work hard for this. This is something that is a challenge. And if you're a person who likes a challenge, but likes to be rewarded well for the hard work that you do, then this is for you. If you want something that's going to be easy and you just press the easy button and you make a whole bunch of money, this is not it. Okay, so it does take some work. It takes a lot of work, but it's simple stuff. It's simple stuff that you have to do over and over and over again. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story before we go into the details of how the business opportunity works, just so you can kind of understand where I was and how it worked for me, and maybe you can relate to some of that. Maybe you're in a similar situation. I was actually a mechanical engineer for almost 10 years. I graduated from Montana State University in 2003. And I got a job right away with the Department of Defense at the Bremerton, Puget Sound Naval Shipyard in Bremerton, Washington. And I started working on aircraft carriers. And I worked my way up to a GS-13 salary in about, I guess it was about 5 years or so. I made my way up to a GS-13 level salary. I had about 25 engineers working for me on a major overhaul of an aircraft carrier. And that's what I was doing all the way up until 2012. In 2009, my wife and I had twin girls. And right after we had twin girls, I also had a copy of P90X that I had bought off of eBay, not from a coach, not through Beachbody. And I started doing that program, and I really enjoyed it. And I started using it with my triathlon training and things like that, which I had gotten into from being 100 pounds overweight and lost all that weight and got into triathlons and all this kind of stuff. And then I did P90X, and we had the twins. And something changed when we had the kids. And that was that I was not prepared for how much I was going to dislike leaving my kids at home while my wife and I both went to work. And we did that for the first couple of years of their lives, and we got to spend way less time with them than I was expecting. And I just wasn't fully prepared for that, and it really upset me. And shortly after I finished P90X, I decided to sign up as a Team Beachbody coach, but mostly just as an affiliate link, because I was training a few triathletes on the side, doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I thought, well, if I sell a couple of copies of P90X, then that'll be great. No big deal. I didn't realize I didn't think of it as a legitimate business opportunity. I looked past it. I thought, oh, that's just a, that's just a side business thing. When I finally saw what this opportunity could actually create for my family, I saw the ability to get out of my engineering job. Not that it was a bad job or that it was, super stressful. There were definitely stressful times, but it was about that I had to be there when they told me to be there. And no matter how hard I worked, I pretty much got the same pay. There's raises and stuff like that. But I couldn't go into work and work super, super hard and make more money that day. If I worked kind of hard, I got paid the same number of hours, the same pay, no matter what. And then they would dictate when I needed to come in for overtime. They would dictate whether I could take leave and go on vacation. They would dictate whether I could go home early or come in early to spend more time with my kids. They would say, no, you have to work from this time to this time. You can't come in early and leave early. It was all up to them. I was under their control. And I realized that the Beachbody business, when I really took a look at it and said, is this legitimate? Is this something that can actually create an income equivalent to what I was making as an engineer, which was a 6-figure salary? And I saw that it was an opportunity that could create that. I started to put some more time into it in about 2011. And when I really pushed at the end of 2011, but less than halfway through 2012, I ended up quitting my engineering job, staying home with my twin girls at the age of, I guess they were 3 at the time, not even 3. I started staying home with them, and now I'm able to walk my 6-year-old girls to school every day. Well, I don't always walk them, but the school's about a half a mile away, and I get to take them to school and pick them up from school every day. I take them to their gymnastics. I'm super involved in their lives, and it's been an amazing journey. And the cool thing is that I even make more money today, more gross salary than I did as an engineer at a 6-figure income back then. And I just started basically pushing this and went full-time in 2012. So in about 3 years' time, I've been able to build a 6-figure income with this little Beachbody opportunity where we help people achieve their goals and I impact more lives. So every time that I go out there as a Beachbody coach and work hard to try to help more people, I impact more lives and I make more income. And it's mine. It's something that I can build as quickly as I want to or as slowly as I want to on whatever pace that I want to. Okay, so if you're looking to make a couple $100 a month, you can do that with the Beachbody business. You can put in less time than I do. If you're looking to build a 6-figure income, you can do that. If you're looking to build a legacy, a 7-figure income, you can absolutely do that with this business. We have the ability to do that even right now. And we're not even international with the business yet. It's only a US opportunity in Canada right now. And when we go international, there's going to be even more opportunity available in this company. Okay, so that's just a very quick version of my story because I want to keep it short. But I literally have changed the lives of my entire family by taking on this opportunity, pushing hard through it, putting in the work, and not saying, you know what, I need the security of a regular job. I said, no, I can do this. I can make this happen. And I put in the work. And you could probably do the same thing. There's a lot of you out there listening to this that could absolutely do the same thing. Okay, so what I want to do now is I'm going to take you through a little bit of the history of how Team Beachbody started, because I think it's very important to the legitimacy of this opportunity, why it exists, why we even have a Team Beachbody coaching opportunity, and then I'll take you through the details of how it works, how you can get signed up if you want to join us. And that is completely up to you whether you want to be a part of it or not. But I highly recommend it, of course, because it's been so awesome for me. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. Hopefully you'll be able to see this here. Should be able to see that. Webinar has started. So let's go ahead and get into this. I kind of talked about this a little bit already, but let me put this a different way for you. The opportunity that we have with Team Beachbody is what is often referred to as a cause marketing opportunity. Cause marketing simply means that it's not just a business that is for profit and makes money. And like a lot of businesses, it's a luxury item and it makes money and it's for profit, and that's fine. It's a car or whatever. This is a cause marketing opportunity, which means that it is for profit, but it also has a cause, like a huge social problem that it's solving, just like a charity does for nonprofit, we do as a profit business. So we're solving a huge social problem. I think you kind of know what that is, but we're having breakthrough success with it. And the other thing is that we need a lot more people to help meet the demand. This is not a saturated market. This is a bunch of people still need this help. Okay. The huge social problem that we're talking about, of course, is obesity, being overweight. 2/3 of adults, a fifth of kids are overweight today or obese. And the cost is huge. It's growing. I think we're actually making a dent in it now. I don't know the new numbers coming out if we're actually going the opposite direction, but I heard the other day that adults in the US over the last decade have dropped their consumption of sugary beverages like soda by 25%, which is huge, which means that the health push that we've been doing for the last decade, which Beachbody has been a big part of, is working. It's actually working, but it's still not good, and we need tons more help to get there. This is 2010. The darkest orange states there had a BMI greater than or equal to 30 for greater than or equal to 30% of their population. So greater than or equal to 30% of their population had a BMI greater than or equal to 30, which is approximately equivalent to being 30 pounds overweight at 5'4". So, there's like 13 states that were like that, but way back in 2010. But we're actually making a difference in this. Like I said, these are some of the success stories that we have. And this is like what we would get every hour at Beachbody for the number of success stories that we're seeing. Now, the company started, I think, like I said, I think this is very important to understand. The company started in 1998 with a mission to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. Carl Deichler and John Congdon, those two guys in the picture, started the company back then. When it started, it was not Team Beachbody, it was Beachbody. And that part of the company still exists. There was no coaching opportunity. In 1998, you could not have signed up as a coach. There would be no webinars like this, and you could not be a coach. It was an infomercial-based company. So they would create fitness products, DVDs, nutritional products, make infomercials, and sell them. Power 90 and Slim and 6 and Turbo Jam and some of the old programs that they had before the coaching opportunity existed were sold via infomercial. In fact, all the way up through into 2004, when P90X was sold on infomercials, there was no coaching opportunity. You can see before Team Beachbody here, Power 90, Slim and 6, P90X, Turbo Jam, all the way up to 2007 when Team Beachbody launched. Now, here's what happened. They realized in 2004 especially that with infomercials, they could sell exercise programs just fine. They were doing great. They had some of the top-rated infomercials ever. They could sell nutritional products even with infomercials. It worked just fine, but they couldn't provide personal support. One of the ways that they found that out is in 2005 or 6, they did a survey of the people who had bought P90X. When they came out with P90X, it flew off the shelves. Like, those infomercials did so well. It's the first time anybody ever said that they were going to kick your butt in a workout DVD or workout tape on an infomercial. Everybody always said 30 minutes a day, 3 days a week, no big deal. It's so easy. Look, you'll get results like this. P90X come out and Tony Horton's like, I'm going to kick your butt for 6 days a week. And people loved it and they bought it and it just was selling like crazy. They did a survey and found that 55% of the people who had bought the program out of their survey group had not even opened the package. Not like, hey, we started it for a week and it was too hard, so we stopped. Like, they hadn't even opened the package. And that's when they realized that they weren't being able to provide personal support and accountability and community that was helping people get to their goals. So the first thing that they did is they created forums where people could go and get that sense of community. And they had about 40 people who had gotten results that were just customers, that they gave coach roles or moderator roles on those forums to help people. And these people, these 40 people were out there just helping people on the forums, just, answering questions and saying, yeah, that's how I did it. Or, hey, good job, and encouraging people and all that kind of stuff. And they grew this awesome community on these forums. And that's when they decided that they could launch Team Beachbody in 2007. They invited those first 40 people that were helping people for free on those forums out to be the first marketers in Team Beachbody, to be the very first coaches. They were just customers like you and me. I was a customer with P90X. They were just customers who helped people, and they were telling other people about their results. They were getting other people to do the programs, and they weren't getting compensated for it. And so Team Beachbody said, or Beachbody said, let's launch Team Beachbody, create a network marketing program where people can get paid to tell other people and to support them and to create that community out there so that the network can expand and expand and expand. And people not only buy the products, but they also use the products, and they also get results with the products. And that's what we really want. We actually want people to get results, not just make money selling products, but to make money selling products that actually work and people use and they get results and they love them. And it actually adds value to their lives, not just something that they purchased and set on the shelf somewhere. Since we created Team Beachbody, since that launched, we have basically launched two new programs almost every year. Insanity in 2009, Turbo Fire in 10, Brazil Butt Lift, Les Mills Pump, P90X2, Body Beast, which I'm currently doing and loving, T25, X3 Pio, their size that just came out, P90, the redo of the old Power 90, that's awesome. Shakeology came out in 2009, and we've come out with new flavors, vegan flavors, the vanilla flavor and strawberry flavor. We've got 3-day refresh, ultimate reset, which I don't think is, oh yeah, ultimate reset's up there, 2012 timeframe. All this stuff coming out since we've created Team Beachbody. And these are the kinds of things that you have available to you as a Team Beachbody coach to help people. Let's talk real quick about what makes Team Beachbody unique. Why? I've already touched on this a little bit by telling the story of how it was created, but here's the thing. People need the entire package in order to get the results. That you can create a great fitness program, just like they showed with P90X. It is a great fitness program, still is, but if people don't use it, it doesn't do anything. So fitness is great. You can create great nutrition programs and great nutrition products, but if people don't use them and don't follow them, it doesn't do a whole lot of good. The key is adding those two things to peer support and rewards, where people get the recognition and the rewards, people get the peer support in the community with the good fitness and nutrition products, okay? So with Beachbody, they've got the fitness products, right? They have something for everyone. You saw that slide with all those different things that we've created since Team Beachbody started, plus the ones that were started back before Team Beachbody started. We've even got on demand where you can stream the workouts. We've got all kinds of great stuff. We have a performance line now with recovery protein and pre-workout and all the stuff for bodybuilding and all that kind of stuff. There's something for everyone in the fitness arena. And I was just mentioning nutrition products too, but something for everyone in the fitness arena. So we have that covered. In the nutrition arena, we've got Shakeology, which is the healthiest meal of the day. That's the little slogan on there. But truthfully, like, you can't get this much nutrition anywhere else without compromises. You see people have these great shakes that they taste great and they've got all this good vitamins and all this kind of stuff in it, and then they add Splenda to it, or they add chemical fillers, or they add some junk. Shakeology is the only one that I've ever seen that you get the convenience of a shake, good taste, and you don't have all of the junk in it. Okay, so we've got the great nutritional products. On our team, we also have something called 90-10 Nutrition, which is not available to any other team but Team Rhino. And this is a program that teaches people how to eat real food. You don't have to be doing any particular workout to do it. It just shows people how bad the food industry is with their tricks, the diet industry, and shows you how to eat real food to lose weight. So you don't have to starve yourself to lose weight. It's an amazing program. So we've got the fitness, we've got the nutrition, we have those two pieces. What you do as a coach is you're that peer support system. So you're the missing link that ties all this stuff together. I consider myself as a coach a connector of people. I connect people to the fitness and nutrition products, and then I support them and keep them accountable so that they get results. So you're going to help your Beachbody customers meet their goals by running challenge groups, by being one-on-one with them, talking with them, creating systems that keep them in the game. You share products with the people that you care about, and you let them decide whether they want to do them or not. We're not about hard sales. We're not about pushing anything down anybody's throat. We're about showing people what's working for us, what we love, and letting them decide. We get to have fun and create lasting relationships. Some of my best friends are on my Beachbody team now. because I met them through Beachbody. And of course we get to earn income, but really you are that peer support piece. So you've got the fitness products, the nutrition products that are there. When you add to it you and the value that you create as a coach by providing that peer support and community and camaraderie and that connection, you've got 3 of the 4 pieces. Finally, you have the rewards, which includes commissions and bonuses, rewards for you, trips, recognition, and rewards even for your customers in the form of the Beachbody Challenge, where they can win money for their transformations. You add all of those things together and you have success. When you have all 4 of them, you really see success. When you only have good fitness product and a good nutrition product, but there's nobody to do it with you, there's no community, there's no support, there's no rewards, you see much less success. Some people, very self-motivated, still get it done, but most people do really, really well with that peer support system. And that is the value that you provide to the market. That you are not, as a coach, you are not a website portal. People can buy these fitness and nutrition products without you. That's not the point. The point is that you are providing value in the form of support, peer support. You don't have to be a fitness and nutrition expert to provide that support. You can be a partner with people to go along with them on their journey. You don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be a mentor. You have to be a partner. It's peer support, peer-to-peer support. Okay, so that's what makes Team Beachbody unique, is that we're not just a distributor of products, we're the missing piece to connect to community to provide the support. Okay, so what can you expect from our team specifically? Well, we have new coach training for our coaches. We have weekly team calls. In fact, we just had a team call right before this webinar about how to help people better, how to show people these webinars, how to show people the products, how to talk to people well. We have these regular webinars like this. So if you sign up as a coach and you've got some friends who you think would be great coaches, you can bring them to a webinar like this. So we have these things set up for you. We have leadership mentoring. We have a Facebook team page. We have recognition and accountability within our team for the things that people are accomplishing as the Team Beachbody coaches. You can get started risk-free with this. In fact, I almost consider this business negative risk, because it's so easy to get started. And you have a 30-day guarantee on the products and the coach opportunity. So if you get in and within 30 days you're like, no thank you, I don't like this, you can send it all back. There's no front-loaded startup packages. And what that means is that you will not be buying a large stock of stuff to keep in your garage that you're going to sell. Everything will be purchased through your website and shipped directly to your customers. So when you start up, you're going to buy a startup package, but it's only going to be the products that you will physically consume yourself. So you're going to buy a challenge pack, you're going to get a workout program, you're going to get Shakeology, but it's just for you. You're not going to fill your garage up with 40 bags of Shakeology that you're going to have to sell, and you got to put up a couple $1,000s at the beginning or anything like that. None of that kind of stuff. No keeping stock in your garage. The monthly fee to be a coach is only $15.95, and I'll show you what that covers in just a second. There's no long-term contract, so you don't have to, do this for a year and pay the $15.95 for a year. If you decide to quit, whatever month you're in, that's it. You're done. You can quit. You have essentially unlimited earning potential. For just about anybody that's listening to this, it's pretty unlimited. Maybe not $1 billion a year, but you're talking about, you have 7-figure earning potential. There's people making 7 figures doing this. There's full training available. There's no need to be in perfect shape and no sales training or experience required. We'll show you how to talk to people. You got to put in the work. Like I said at the beginning, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. There is work that has to be done, but you don't need to feel like you have to be a personal trainer, and you don't have to be a salesman in order to do this. This is an example income of how my income has gone up since I started really pushing it at the end of 2011. You can see once I just started working it and actually putting in the work, my income has gone up and up and up, and it is now a 6-figure income. So if you're watching this and you're like, hey, this sounds great, I'm ready to join the team, I want to help others, what are the options? What do I do? Well, here it is. Challenge pack. This is what I recommend for everybody. You save $50 to $80. The $39.95 coach enrollment fee is waived, so you don't have to pay $40 to sign up as a coach right up front. You get the fitness program and the Shakeology and Team Beachbody Club subscription like I talked about before. That's all stuff for you. so that you are on Shakeology and you are doing a fitness program and you're using the Team Beachbody Club subscription, which gives you that on-demand streaming that I talked about, where you can actually stream the workouts. This is the best way to get started, absolutely, because you don't have to pay the $39.95 coach fee. You can start by either just buying a fitness program or just Shakeology and not the challenge pack, and then you do have to pay the $39.95 coach enrollment fee. So I don't usually recommend people do that, but it is an option. If you're like, right now, you're like, yes, I need to do this, let's go do this, contact the person that invited you here. If you clicked on an ad from my page, Ryan Chapman, Ironhead Dad, then send me a message or email me, ryan@tribasetraining.com or ryan@ironheaddad.com, and I will get you set up, okay? Let's talk about the business service fee for just a second. $15.95 a month is all it costs to be a coach. You'll pay that every month, and it covers all of your marketing and customer service and technical support and communications and the training that the corporate division puts out, product warehousing. Like I said, you don't have to keep anything in your garage. That's what that $15.95 covers, which is like, you consider that basically your overhead. So $15.95 a month overhead for your own business. So here's the thing. If this doesn't seem like the right opportunity for you, most likely you came to this webinar because you are interested in doing something different. Maybe you're like I was with my job, tired of missing stuff with my kids, or maybe you need some extra money. Maybe you need to make some money from home. Maybe you're a stay-at-home parent like I talked about before. Whatever it is, you came here because you were interested in doing something different. All I'm going to urge you to do is, if this doesn't seem like the right opportunity for you, go find out what the right opportunity is for you. Go find it. Don't stop after this webinar and say, well, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, because you only get something different by doing something different. That's the truth. Like, if your job right now is not going to help you reach your goals, then do something different on the side, not necessarily just like quit your job. Do something different on the side to change that. And if this is the opportunity that's going to change that for you, if you think that this could do that, then don't wait. Just get signed up right now and get going so that we can show you how to do it and you can get that something different. So I don't care if it's this opportunity I do care. I care if it's this opportunity because I want you to join our team. But if it's not the right opportunity for you, I don't want you to join the team, but I do want you to keep pushing to find that thing that is the right opportunity for you. Okay, so I want to thank you for joining us. I will take some questions here real quick if there's anybody on. I'm going to stop the screen share and give you like a minute to check the Q&A button down there and type in any questions you have for me on how this Team Beachbody opportunity works. Does anybody have any questions? Look at that, right on time too, 30 minutes. No questions from anybody? Okay. Thank you all for being on the call tonight, and I will talk to you later. Hopefully we'll see you on the team.